Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success, happiness, and opportunities while others struggle to get ahead? Here's an uncomfortable truth. It's not about luck, talent, or hard work. It's about what they don't share. Yes, there are secrets so powerful that, when kept, they can transform your life. But here's the danger. Revealing this information can block everything you wish to achieve. After all, do you really know what you're giving away by oversharing? Today, I'm going to show you the 6 secrets that the chosen one should never, ever reveal. And the best part, by understanding and applying this, you can change your energy and open doors that once seemed locked. So if you want to learn how to protect your energy and access a level of power that few know about, stick with me until the end. The difference between you and your next big step in life could be right here. Imagine an invisible vault holding the most precious jewels of your existence, your energy, your dreams, and your achievements. Now think, would you hand over the key to this vault to just anyone? It sounds simple, but in practice, we often do exactly that. It's like opening the doors to our energetic vibration and allowing outside influences to drain what's most valuable in us. Frightening, isn't it? The truth is, there are secrets that act as the pillars of our spiritual balance and our manifestation power. Sharing them impulsively can be like planting a lush tree in barren soil. You lose your strength before even seeing the results. Ever wondered why some people always seem to move forward while others trip over their own feet? That's where the real game of consciousness comes into play, protecting what nourishes your connection to the universe. Have you ever noticed how when you share something very personal, it feels like the weight of it increases? It's no coincidence. There's a near universal wisdom in keeping certain aspects of life silent. It's not about mystery or pride, but about protecting your energetic vibration. Imagine that each intimate detail you reveal is like leaving the doors of your house wide open. Any energy can walk in uninvited. And who knows if all these energies come to add to your life. Keeping personal secrets is more than just self-preservation. It's a way to sustain your authenticity. When everything is put under the spotlight, the magic surrounding it loses power. Think of a big dream you've had. How many times, upon telling someone, have you received a skeptical look or a comment that made you doubt yourself? These moments are not just uncomfortable. They can shake your connection to the quantum field that's shaping your reality. And you know what's curious? Sometimes, silence is more powerful than any word. When you protect your ideas, your pains, and your accomplishments, you create a safe space for the universe to work in harmony with your vibrational frequency. It's like watering a plant with no one around to step on the soil nearby. Every step you take towards self-awareness becomes firmer, more aligned with the universal laws. So what happens when you choose to guard what matters most? The answer may surprise you. Because, deep down, this is the first step to discovering the secrets that truly shape your personal power. And believe me, there's so much more to come. The 6 secrets the chosen ones should never reveal to anyone. 1. Your ambitious plans. Have you noticed how, sometimes, when we tell someone about our most daring plans, the motivation seems to disappear? It's not a coincidence. Sharing ideas before executing them can expose our dreams to the wrong vibrations. And this isn't mysticism, it's pure human energy. People who have it awakened can, even unintentionally, send thoughts that slow down our vibration. Plus, critical comments or others' doubts can make us question ourselves. Imagine your plan as a seed. It needs to be well protected at the beginning, growing far from the storms of opinions and judgments. The universe responds to our intentions, and keeping them safe until they're strong is essential. Working in silence is a powerful practice. Remember, your dreams deserve space to flourish uninterrupted. And when everything is firm, you'll have plenty to share, but don't rush. After all, what's the point of announcing a plan that hasn't come to life yet? 2. Your emotional weaknesses. Confessing our vulnerabilities to the wrong person can be dangerous. Who hasn't heard the phrase, never show your weakness to someone who can't help? This piece of wisdom reflects an energetic truth. Exposing our fragilities makes us susceptible to negative external influences. Some people may use this information against us, consciously or unconsciously, draining our energy. This doesn't mean we should ignore our emotions, but that the ideal place to process them is within ourselves or with those we know share the same vibration of support and care. Building resilience is like strengthening our aura. The more we work internally, the more fortified we are to face any external challenge. A simple practice is daily meditation, which helps balance our emotions and raise our vibrational frequency. And of course, learning to trust only those who truly deserve it is part of this journey. After all, guarding our essence is an act of self-love. 3. Your acts of altruism. How often does someone do something wonderful and feel the need to announce it to the world? While this may seem harmless, exposing our acts of kindness can diminish the purity of the action. There's an invisible force in silent altruism. It vibrates in harmony with universal laws, allowing the universe to return the favor in a more authentic way. Ever heard the saying, the right hand shouldn't know what the left hand is doing? This saying carries a deep wisdom. When we act without expecting recognition, our energy connects with the natural flow of the universe. Moreover, sharing these actions can attract judgment or even unnecessary comparisons, which can divert our original intention. So next time you feel the urge to help someone, do it without announcements or expectations. Let the quantum field do its work, and trust me, it always returns with multiplied gratitude. 4. Your family or personal problems. We all have conflicts at home or personal issues that deeply affect us. But exposing these problems to the world can be like opening a door to unwanted opinions and energies. Family life is sacred and carries its own energy, which must be protected. Sharing intimate details with outsiders often attracts judgment, unsolicited advice, and even misunderstandings. Addressing these issues with introspection and inner dialogue or with those directly involved is much more productive. Additionally, by respecting others' privacy, we honor not just our journey but also theirs. A practical tip is to create a space of silence in your routine, whether to meditate, write in a journal, or simply reflect on situations. This allows you to deal with family challenges consciously, without needing to expose them. After all, some things only make sense when kept private, right? 5. Your next spiritual steps. The spiritual path is deeply personal, and every advancement in this field has its own frequency. Sharing these experiences with someone who isn't on the same vibration can be frustrating and even discouraging. Imagine talking about a transformative experience and hearing, "That doesn't make sense." The energy of that exchange can lessen the intensity of your awakening. When we're in phases of expanding our consciousness, it's crucial to honor our process, letting it flourish at the right time. Sharing spiritual advancements should only be done with people who share the same level of understanding. A good practice is to record your experiences in a personal journal, allowing them to develop without outside interruptions. And remember, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your spiritual progress is yours, and the universe is the only one that needs to be aware of it. The cosmic connection doesn't need witnesses, just sincerity. 6. Your premature victories and achievements. It's so tempting to share good news as soon as it happens, isn't it? But sometimes, revealing a victory before it's solidified can open doors to energies that destabilize our plans. Think of an achievement like a cake in the oven. Taking it out too soon can ruin the result. When we share our successes prematurely, we risk attracting envy or even criticism, which can divert our focus. The best way to protect these achievements is to savor them internally until they are firmly established. After that, share them with those who vibrate on the same positive energy as you. An interesting practice is silent gratitude. Take a moment to thank the universe for each achievement, recognizing the effort you invested to get here. And above all, respect the timing of each victory. After all, what's meant for you is reserved for you, and no one can take that away. Here's an inspiring example. Jake was the kind of person who believed that sharing everything was part of being transparent. Friends, family, even co-workers knew the most intimate details of his life, from his most ambitious plans to the deepest conflicts he was facing. But ironically, the more he opened up, the more empty and drained he felt. Have you ever had that feeling? Like, by exposing so much of yourself, part of your energy gets lost in the process, That's exactly what Jake began to notice. One day, while browsing the internet, he came across a video talking about protecting one's energy by keeping certain aspects of life secret. The idea seemed simple yet intriguing. He started to wonder, was he sabotaging his own energetic vibration by oversharing? So he decided to give it a try. He would keep his plans, his victories, and even his deepest emotional challenges to himself. At first, it felt strange. After all, he was used to sharing everything with others. But over time, something magical began to happen. Jake noticed that, by staying silent, he had more control over his life. It was as if he had taken back the reins of his own reality. Suddenly, opportunities that once seemed distant started to appear, almost like magic. He felt more confident, energized, and aligned with the universe. It wasn't magic, it was vibration. Jake had learned that protecting his energy was the key to attracting everything he desired. Now, have you ever imagined what could happen if you started keeping certain aspects of your life to yourself? That's what we'll dive into next. Have you ever thought about how many times oversharing has brought more problems than solutions? Take a moment to reflect. Those situations where you opened your heart or exposed your plans, and in the end, felt more emotionally and energetically drained than relieved. Maybe you noticed judgmental glances, unsolicited advice, or even a vibe of doubt coming from the least expected people. That's the invisible impact of exposing too much of our dreams and feelings. The truth is that spiritual growth is an intimate process, almost like a whisper the universe gives us. It doesn't shout, doesn't demand an audience. It's in the stillness that we find answers, in protecting our internal space that we discover who we really are. Keeping certain aspects of your journey to yourself isn't an act of selfishness, but of self-care. By guarding your dreams, challenges, and learnings close to your heart, you create an energetic field of harmony that attracts everything aligned with your essence. So, here's the invitation. Protect your growth. Make it a silent yet powerful process. Respect your connection with the universe and see how the energy around you begins to align naturally and fluidly. Now that you know the 6 secrets that the chosen one should never reveal, tell me, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Are you ready to protect your energy and finally take control of your life? I want to hear from you. Which of these secrets resonated with you the most? Leave your answer in the comments and share your thoughts. And speaking of comments, don't miss the pinned one, where I've prepared amazing book recommendations to dive deeper into what we talked about today. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep learning how to transform your life with simple and powerful practices. Leave a like if this video made sense to you. It really helps spread this message to more people who need it. And before you go, check out the next video that's about to pop up here on the screen. It's the perfect follow-up to what we discussed today.